Welcome back to the channel and happy Black Friday to everyone who is participating and shopping in the huge deals. For this video, I'm going to be doing a breakdown of all my Pokemon related Switch consoles and games, and then I'm going to kind of discuss why I bought them. And it's just going to be a pretty quick video for Black Friday because I'm going to link all of these things in the description below and you guys can see if there's a good deal on them and you could pick them up. But yeah, let's get straight into it. I'm going to attempt to do this chronologically in terms of like when I got the item in my collection. So we'll start off with this one. It is the Pokemon Sword and Shield, I guess, Zamazenta Switch Lite. I did get this because it was celebrating the first game that was coming out on the Switch. I believe it was the first one, or okay, not the first one, but the first new one. So you can kind of see, I know the reflection's tough, but you could see that it has Zamazenta and Zacian on the back. Oh, dropped it. But that's why I have a case. But yeah, so I bought this one in honor of the new game that was coming out. I think this is Gen 8. Sorry, if I get that wrong, I'm a horrible fan, but I believe that's Gen 8. But yeah, this is the first Switch I ever got, actually. It has a lot of memories. I played a lot of things on here. Of course, I played Pokemon Shield on there because that's the one I got. So let's transition over to that game. So we have it right here. I don't have the case, which sucks. I don't know where it went, but this is Pokemon Shield. I have a good amount of hours on this game. It was a really fun game, in my opinion. But yeah, it's having trouble focusing. Next in the collection, let's start over here with the games. So this is the newest one, so I should probably get that out of the way. These are the next newest ones. Well, okay, here we go. So we have Pokemon Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. Those were the next Pokemon games I got in my collection. I bought both because I really, really like this generation, and it just kind of seemed like the right choice once I got this Switch, which is the Palkia and Dialga Switch Lite. This one you could see the design much better. It's like silver and silver metallic and then gold metallic. But yeah, this Switch I haven't played on a lot because I was mostly using the Zamazenta and Zacian one, but this is still a really good Switch, and I really enjoyed playing Shining Pearl on there because Pearl was the one that I favor between the two. But yeah, it's been good. Solid Switch Lite as well. I like that it's a monochromatic black except for the back. Kind of gives different like color palettes in your collection. But yeah, it's a good one. I highly recommend it. It's hard to find nowadays because that came out a while ago. But yeah, well, if you could find one, you definitely should try buying it. But chances are it's gonna be really hard to find. And then next we have Pokemon Legends Arceus, one of the best or most revolutionary games for Pokemon because it's the first one that adopted the open style, like open world style. Um, it's kind of what inspired the way that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet did, kind of with the open world style, but it was not as open world as Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, if I were to say, because it did still follow, a certain path. But this game was really good. I loved how it looked, and the concepts in it were really sick. And the fact that you could customize your outfit so much was a plus for a lot of people, including myself. So, highly recommend this game. Honestly, you could tell I'm just a huge Pokemon fan in general, but this is definitely one you should have in your collection. Pokemon Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, those are remakes, so if you don't want to replay the game, and plus, honestly, they got mixed reviews because they didn't change enough, and the things they did change, people did kind of not like, but Pokemon Legends Arceus is one you need to have. But moving on to that, we have the newest to our collection, which is the first Switch, like legit Switch, because all the other Switches are lights. The Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Switch, OLED, and I have a case on it, but this is how it looks. I did an unboxing and um, kind of an overview of it, but this is the most beautiful Switch I have in my collection. For those of you who got one, I think you should be considered lucky because these are reselling for an outrageous price. I think it's like people are selling it for like 400, 450, and it originally came out to like 360 when you bought it from the store retail. And then obviously you have the games right here. I bought them both. Ever since Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I kind of went on that buying both versions kind of spree. But I'm really enjoying the games right now. It's super, super refreshing. It's got a different style of storytelling, and yes, the game is super buggy. But it's so, so good nonetheless because they really turned Pokemon into a multi-dimensional style game with this one because it's open world. You kind of choose your path, but also there's a lot of exploration that's not linear, and I really like that about games because I come from, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, those kind of games. So like, yeah, those are linear, but it has that sense of, I guess, independence in the game. So I really like that about this game. But last but not least, in my collection, we have the pins. This was a pre-order bonus from GameStop. I did wait in the line to get this, but it was really quick because I pre-ordered it. But yeah, if you guys ever want to get like a game the night of, I definitely suggest GameStop because they release it at 9 p.m. on our side because in Eastern Standard Time, that would be 12 a.m. So, yep. Hopefully you guys liked the video. I'm gonna do a little overview before I send it off. But for the games in my collection, I have the Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, Pokemon Art Legends Arceus, Shining Pearl, and Brilliant Diamond. And then I have Pokemon Shield. And then for the consoles, I have the Zamazenta and Zacian Switch Lite, which is right here. This is extremely hard to get now because it's pretty old now. I think 4 years old. Then I have the Palkia and Dialga Switch Lite, really nice, hard to find as well. And lastly, we have the Pokemon Violet and Scarlet Switch OLED, my favorite of the collection so far. So yeah, I'm gonna have all these linked in the description, so you guys could feel free to shop it for your Black Friday shopping. There could be some great deals on some of these, so make sure to check it in the description below. All the links will be there. But hopefully you guys have a nice holiday, and I'll see you in the next upload.